Those Koroks look feisty today.
As long as they stick to eating plants.
Eu já sabia dessa porra já. Tá dormindo, caralho.
There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset.
Nível 3? Eu tô no tutorial aqui na mata ainda.
This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby.
A merda bugou, doido. Aí tive que voltar essa porra de novo.
I'm going into the ravine.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it. Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Scorpions are riled up.
Well, aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Aha! Convinced them. Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading. Owen! Almost got it! Alright, readings are coming through. What? It's mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something.
Yeah, no sign
Tá
of shape
foda,
energy.
hein?
Head to the next sensor. Oh, waterfall head, if you want to call your suit.
Handy in a pinch.
You're coming up on the next sensor. Check it out for me, will you?
Quem pegou o tanque? Coyotes?
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
Tanque?
Sorry, you need to stay near the sensor so I can get a reading.
Ah, nem reparei, senão o cara tá manqueto lá no bengala.
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected. Get to the next sensor, we can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea. Oh, and how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity. Last sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Fire breathers. We still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more white. Whole world's a crazy zoo. The Shapers had all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. But you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecued.
O que vocês estão falando, velho?
Oh crap!
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Tá aqui agora, não tinha visto não?
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse. Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right track.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and rip into the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time.
Não gosto.
That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. It's working, but you'd have to ask an Arcanist why. You'll need more echoes. You're getting the hang of it. You'll need more. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens. Ah! That did it. We're in. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity?
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out.
Essa de Brasil. Quê? Nossa, aqui dá dano aqui.
Careful! Too much of that, you'll overload.
Eu não fui reparar.
Damn! Javelin overloaded.
Ué, troço bugado. Ah, não pode cair aqui não, mano. Que troço ridículo. Eu tô vendo uma quest aqui.
Oi, watch it! Are they kidding?
Que troço doideira essa parte aqui, doido.
Keep going, relics not far.
Eita porra. Esse que é burro, é?
Lost flight control. I'm trying to reset, hang on. Oh, good. It's just water. Owen, controls restored. You're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Go.
You know the drill. You'll need more.
Got a lot colder.
It's working. Keep the echoes coming and we'll collapse the energy pockets.
Fogo no rabo, caralho.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls. They're going backwards. Just think. The Anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation. Something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the Shapers. It's still amazing.
Tá foda.
There, last echo. You did it. That should silence it.
It didn't hold.
I see. Damn, it's starting. You've got company.
Owen, talk to me.
Yes, I'm trying to work it out. Shaper energy's still increasing. These are just a warm-up, a prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, mate, or else it's going to get a whole lot worse. Give me a second.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more companies on the way.
Got one.
Now carry it over and put it in place.
Pô, caralho.
Fragments in. Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure.
What's happening in there?
There's something has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
What's that mean?
Large! Considerable! Get a move on!
Okay, last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up.
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody's on him. It's an R6.
It's not working.
Oh, put it back into it.
Got it.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant R6 that almost ate you whole.
Yeah. Classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to full tasks. Two-way job, well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
Então esse headset não existe essa porra. O resto tá. Já dá pra fazer missão em grupo aí, John? Eu já cheguei agora. Essa porra, essa merda aí. Ah, caralho, essas porra de 7 vagabundo. tanque aleatório aí? Ah, personalização. Bigodinho doido aqui, mano. Dá pra alterar o nome. Tá usando vibrador aí?
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus. The last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Look who's back in one piece.
Zoe, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once-over after a run. What have you done this time?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts,
Esse começo aqui é igual o
relic-based
comecinho lá
nonsense.
do
Can't be too
demo lá.
careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the
Isso
internal
não,
padding while I'm
o
at it.
primeiro papo dos personagens.
Can't argue with that.
Why would you? If you're running headfirst into chaos, may as well be comfy.
Like the way you think.
I have my moments. Go on. I'll run the checks while you're off.
Ah, ainda bem que aumentaram a corridinha aqui nessa fase andando aqui, velho. Era uma merda pra andar. Não, tá surdo, é? Instrumento deixando para abandonar e muito criado. Oi? Com diferentes famosos. Tá falando, doido? Ele recebeu o poder do hino de criação. Acredita-se que foram ferramentas usadas para construir o mundo. Quando uma relíquia é ativada, é sobrecarregada pelo hino da criação. Ela produz um catalismo que muitas vezes faz que fragmentos se separem de uma relíquia. Lanceiros, como que tentarem essa porra aí, tá falando? Envolvendo fragmentos para conseguir silenciar a relíquia em alguns casos. A relíquia tremia diante deles e lances e levantaram uma ação. Períodos foi para parece que ele pegou mais próximo. Relíquia estourando-se. Foi à direita para proteger cidadão no mercado levar-os para um segundo. Eu tô ali no começo. Vai fazer a missão lá? Fiji. Tem umas escuras aqui, negócio de troféu, essas paradas assim, negócio de tempo de fases, né?
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble? It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it, it's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your
Tá
call,
falando
but
baixo,
if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I
then,
will
you
find
know.
an arcanist and
Como é que
perform
é?
a...
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favour. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official... Not like we could afford a space suit anyway. Job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Cara que fala pra
Free
caralho, vai
sandwiches.
tomar
Yeah,
no cu.
haven't had my lunch yet, I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Maluquinho fala pra porra, mano. Tomar no porra. Essa grana aí já viu pra que gasta, Jota? Com skin, essa porra. Não, dinheiro ali, ó. 40 mil.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any.
É, os negócios do
Why
jogo dá
would
pra
I
tudo
want to
comprar
meet up here?
com as 2 moedas.
Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, the 2 of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Schaefer relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen? Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
Os caras falam pra caralho, depois fala que não tem fala nessa merda.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
É. Ó. Forja desbloqueada. Forja permite que você equipe novos dispositivos e armas. Personalize o visual, sei o que lá. Beleza. Toma no cu, é. Agora o negócio da forja aqui não é armadura, mas não no lado ali. Ah, dá pra escolher aqui já o negócio? É nível 8. Essa classe é nível 8. É lá, o Tempestade, Patrulheiro. Claro que eu vou no tempestade, velho. Bora, mano. Essa porra aqui. Essa merda mostrando aqui. Tem que equipar alguma coisa aqui. Tá cheio de troço falando aqui. Ah, toma no cu. Você não tem nenhum item pra equipar aqui não, né? Ou tem? Eu apareço algum item. Ué, onde coloca as armas?
What's on the docket today?
Nem... Tá aqui. Pistola, fuzil de assalto. Eu vou te invitar aí. Aqui. Não. Eu nem sei como é que chama isso não. É nível 3 só que libera outra arma. Como é que sai isso aqui? Cadê o tanque aleatório? Esse noob aí.
There's more crits than people down there.
Beleza, onde tem que fazer quest agora? Não. Modo livre. Eu tenho que selecionar aqui na missão, né, idiota? Você já selecionou aí? Não, acho que você que tem que mexer ali, ó. Acho que eu não consigo mexer. Não, você tem que marcar ali onde tá marcado ali, eu acho, lá ó, no mapa lá onde tá com ponto amarelo. Eu não consigo mexer aqui não. Encontre organistas Matias Summer, especialista em formadores, não é isso aí? É só confirmar aí, ó. Ué. Só confirmar aí. Ah, por que tá saindo toda hora? Você trocou de dificuldade? Tem que... Você tá com 3 especiais aí?